This is Marianne. This is Jesse's little girl. There's definitely something wrong with her. Listeriosis is like top of my list for what's wrong with her. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Rooster demon. I hate roosters. I just got done doing my list for the day. The main thing really that I need to get done is we need to go grab the bucks over at Jesse's place. Do that as soon as chores are done. My husband needs to leave for a meeting, I think by 9. And then I have to work today, so I just won't have time to get much else done around here. But tomorrow's gonna be a really, really busy day. We ran to Jesse and got the bucks. My husband had to get going for a meeting right away, so I didn't have time to pick up the camera. I'm just gonna run over and give the cattle a move quick, and then I'm gonna head back over there to take down all the fence. I just didn't have time when we were there, because I need all of that fencing to set up fence in this woods back here. And then when I get back, I'm gonna do a little more weeding in the garden. Hi, this is Marianne. This is Jesse's little girl. You're a sweet little girl. She just hangs out in the yard. Are you okay? This is not my day. A bunch of ants keep laying in all my reels, so when I pick them up, I get ants all over me. And the burning nettle that was not there when I put the fence up is out in full force. my ankles are burning. I'll show you what you do for that though. Let me find it. You take some plantain and you kind of smush them, and then you rub it on your affected areas, and it actually really takes it away. So plantain has like anti-inflammatory properties, and then like the rubbing like gets all those little prickers out of your skin, rubs them off. So I've been at Jesse's place like an hour and a half now, and Marianne's been just kind of chilling a little bit over by the barn. She's been up and down a couple times. There's definitely something wrong with her. So she's got one ear drooping. See her eyeball moving? I don't know if you can see it. Her head was like ticking like that. Oh, honey. So, there's a lot of different things that can cause neurological issues in goats, but I do know that he's getting corn silage from a neighbor, and I think he gets it a couple times a week. And I'm assuming since she's a goat, she can get into it, whether he likes it or not. They aren't goat farmers, so I don't know if he knows that silage is a no-no for a goat. And I guess I never thought of saying anything the other day when he was saying that he was getting corn silage. So shit, I gotta go to work soon. I'm gonna give him a call. I don't want to treat her without his permission. She's not okay, so I'm gonna give him a call, and that should give me just enough time to run home, get some meds, and come back and treat her. I think it's early, but I'm afraid if we wait till I'm done with work tonight, survivability will go down. So I'm gonna give him a call, see what he says. All right, I'm just headed back to Jesse's house. I got in touch with him, and he said I didn't notice anything wrong with her. I think he felt bad, but when I was there earlier this morning with the bucks, I saw her. I didn't see anything wrong with her either. She was probably fine when he left for work this morning, and for sure she was fine last night, or she'd be well on her way to being dead right now. So to me, the most logical thing right now is Listeria, because of the corn silage, and that's such a high risk factor. We're gonna give her a high dose IV antibiotic. There are 2 different antibiotics that you can use to treat it. I looked up a dosage online from a reputable university just to make sure I was kind of in the right ballpark, and so I'm just gonna go with that dosage for now. I did put a call into my vet just to double check and say like, hey, I'm gonna treat this thing, call me back. I really do not also have time for this either, because I have to leave for work. So we're gonna also give her thiamine just in case I'm wrong. If we give her thiamine and in 2 hours she's like up and normal, well, then we know it was polio, because the tetracycline is not going to act that fast. So, you know, then we can change course of treatment. But right now, listeriosis is like top of my list for what's wrong with her. So survivability, I don't think is super high. I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of a 50-50 if it's caught really early, maybe less. I'm not sure. I feel so bad because his wife just loves that little thing. So, and she's a very sweet little girl. still be friends? Okay, chew them up. You chill here in the shade till your dad gets home, okay? The cattle still need water before I leave for work. So I put the water on low when I left, thinking the thing would be fine by the time I get home. Well, I guess put it on a little too low because I've got about 4 inches of water in the bottom of the tote, and that's it. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is shower, get ready for work, just change into a clean pair of jeans. Oh, well, there's a kink in the hose. That may have done it. So I'll change into a clean pair of jeans, come out here, and then I'll just have to do that after my work clothes. So gonna go get cleaned up, showered for work, run back out, give the cattle water, and get the heck out of here. Good morning. It is very chilly out this morning. My coffee's brewing. I'm gonna open up the rabbitry. Good morning, kittens. Good morning. Good morning, kittens. I made kind of a flyer yesterday to post at my work announcing my retirement. I've been doing this for 21 years, and we finally decided to pull the trigger. I've been going back and forth about knowing that I can't do a good job at home, and I can't, when I'm constantly flying into work at the last minute. You know, yesterday was a prime example. Things go wrong, and I'm not gonna not treat that goat and, you know, have her meet possible death because I gotta go to work, right? So, like, it makes me not good at both things. As we grow the operation, I can't do both. And it's constantly having to quit what I'm doing and clean up and go to work, and it's just becoming too much. So we were initially thinking the end of the year, but I'm gonna start kidding like November 1st. Well, probably like the last couple days of October. So I actually decided to just be done. October 26th will be my last day. I will be there doing just a few friends and family, just a handful of colors, a couple times a month I'll be in, but that's it. And I'm excited for that. I'm ready for a new chapter. I want to be there as a grandma for my grandkids. If my daughter last minute needs help because she's sick or needs a sitter, I mean, yeah, it's inconvenient, but I'd like to be able to do that instead of, no, I can't, I have to work. At least it gives her an option. I was lucky that for the most part, I had people when my kids were little that could do that for me as well. And I want to be able to do that for my grandkids as well. Life is just busy right now, and I need it to slow down a little bit so I can be good at what I do. And I think this is a step in the right direction. I'm headed over to Jesse's place to check on Marianne. Jesse texted me at like 5:30 this morning before he went to work, and he said that he thought she like looked a little bit better. So I did bring some drench along. If I don't think she's eating or drinking, I will just drench some or tube some electrolytes down her so that we can kind of keep her energy levels up. He said he did put a little grain out this morning for her so he could, because that's like real obvious if they eat it. Sometimes with hay, they'll, like if they don't feel good and they want to eat it, but they just can't bring themselves to it, they nose all through it, and it's hard to tell if they actually pick some hay out of there or not. So I will, I'll take a picture of it and send it to him and see if he thinks she ate any grain. And then if she can eat grain, she can probably drink water. And if she didn't eat any, then I'll tube electrolytes down her. All right. He's always got so dang many barn swallows. It creeps me out. Where is she? Marianne. Oh, I can't see a thing in here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna need to get a stick to get him out of here. Hi, sweetie pie. You stay away. I'm gonna go get a stick. Marianne, can you come outside? Can you walk? You can walk. I'd love it. I'm not going near that. Marianne, come here. Oh, hello. Hello, friends. Oh, hello. Oh, you want to be my friend too? Oh, so I actually grew up on a hog operation, so I miss my pigs. Hello. Hello. Okay. All right. I'm going to just pick Marianne up and bring her outside so I can get rid of the rooster demon. I hate roosters. I don't like chickens to start with. That thing do not need a repeat of last week. So I don't think she ate or drank anything. I think the chickens ate her feed. So you can still see the eyeballs moving. Look at that fat little veins. Hold still now. Put a quart in her of electrolytes. Good girl. Come here, sweet pea. I know you're mad at me. You're not gonna like me anymore. So I don't see a lot of change in her. I'm gonna say she's about the same. Her head tick is definitely better. Her eyes are still going wonky. Her ear is still drooping a little. I am headed over to Jesse's place to check on Marianne. Today is kind of the day where we need to see some improvement. I touched base with my vet and just said, like, if we're going to see improvement, when would we see it? So she's not getting worse, or wasn't yesterday. But the vet said, 48 hours later, we should see signs of improvement, or there's not a lot of hope. So, I mean, we may have kept it from killing her, but the lesions on her brain might be bad enough that they can't be repaired. Like, the damage is done. So if she can't, the bottom line is, if she can't eat and drink herself because of her impairments, there's not really any hope. So that decision will, by tomorrow morning, they should know. Hi, sweet pea. Can you stand up? Her eyes are still twitching and her head is still ticking. I don't think there's a lot of hope for her, but I'll treat her anyway. We'll see what we get. sweet girl. Whoa. Today we'll just give her antibiotic in the muscle. The vet said after a while, like, they don't need to be IV, so okay. She's hiding under that wagon from me, so I'm just gonna leave her there. She can walk. I think if she really does want to drink water, she can get to the barn. She's got plenty of like forage out around here if she needs to eat something, but I don't think she is. So I would say it looks like there's mild improvement, like her ticking and her twitching is less pronounced, her ear is drooping, but she can hold it up a little. But I don't know, if she doesn't go back on feed by tomorrow morning, I mean, how long are you gonna keep drenching her? So I don't know. I think they're gonna have to make a decision by tomorrow morning.